Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. So this is a tier list of Real Madrid players of this season particularly. Now that the team is locked in for this season, I wanted to do a tier list video of ranking all of our Real Madrid players based on how important they are for the club right now. So going into it very quickly. So the first category is untouchable. So these are indispensable players. These players will play whenever they are fit and they are indispensable for our squad. Next up is important players, not untouchables but very important to our squad. Third one is off the bench. These are players who can make an impact off the bench and will likely have a role in our team. Fourth one is very thin line. So these are the players who have to perform this season and are on a very thin line this season. And the last one is leave our club, which is a very harsh thing to say, but if there is anyone who is in this category, they need to leave this club immediately. So let's start this all in random order. So I'll be starting with David Alaba. Serious conversation starting so early. Okay, where should I put David Alaba? Of course, man. I'm so harsh on saying this. Thank you for your service, Alaba. Thank you for being in Real Madrid. Thank you for the Champions League. Thank you for that cheer celebration, everything. But you've got to go, man. Like, you are one of the most highest paid players in our squad. It's been injury riddled 2-3 seasons for you. 2 seasons most particularly. You are getting old. He's getting old. There's no coming back of that sort. Another reason he needs to go is we need to find a centre back, and Alaba leaving would pave the way for another centre back to come in. So that's also a reason Alaba, you got to go, blood. Starting harshly, and now we are coming to one of my favorite players in this Real Madrid squad. It's Arda Guler. Oh my god. See, most people would put him in untouchables, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll put him in important. I'll put him as an important player. I'll tell you the reason why. Arda Guler, see, last season he played very less minutes, next to none. Alright? Most of the Madrid fans believed in him. Carlo Ancelotti did not. And now this season, Xavi Alonso is putting faith in him. And the thing is, we don't have players of his profile in our squad. But the reason he's not untouchable is he has to prove himself and prove himself that he's untouchable. Still, he's still an important player for us. But to be one of the untouchables, he has to work this season. All pressure is on you, kid. You have the whole world in your feet. You're just 19, 20 years old, I guess. So all the best, Arda Guler. I know you can do this, and I know you have a really good future ahead, and win some silverware for us. Now, next up we have Camavinga. Okay, see Camavinga. He's been injured. He's been down, right? He's been his stocks are very low right now, but he's an important player in our squad. I'm telling you, he will be such an impact from the bench, and even in most games he can be as a starting 11. He can be the Chouameni 6 replacement, right? He can fill in out as a number 8. When we are playing against some teams who like to keep the ball, Kamavinga can be a very good disruptor and play in front of Arda Guler as well. I can see him filling out these multiple roles in the squad, and there's no doubt that he's one of the most important players in our team. And I know for a fact that if we are going to win something, if we are going to win silverware this season, it will be because Kamavinga was very important for us. Mind my words. Mind my words. Now we have Raul Asencio. See, Raul, you are on a very thin line. I have to admit. See, you had a really good season. He had really good season last season, and it's because we didn't have good centre backs as well. The bar was very low. That Club World Cup 2-3 games run really harmed all his progress, and we all know that to make it in Real Madrid, you have to be consistent every time, and even not performing for 1-2 games can also hamper your future in Real Madrid. And now that we have got Militao fit and Dean Huijsen is doing what he does, I don't think it'll be very harsh to say that you are on a very thin line. Yes, you will get called up this season, but you have to prove that you are still a good centre back. Being the fourth choice centre back for us, I don't know, man. It's very hard for him to come back. I can see him leaving next season for another La Liga team, and I am sure that he can go on to other teams and perform consistently. I'm sure of that. He has to work on many things. You can't make Sergio Ramos idle and only learn aggressiveness from him. In fact, Sergio Ramos was a very good defender. More than being an aggressive defender, Sergio Ramos he was very good on the ball. He could come up with goals and stuff. If you're making Sergio Ramos as one of your idols, I think you have to do more than that, buddy. And the levels are very high here at Real Madrid. You're on a very thin line. I hope you all the best for your future. And whenever called upon, please do well. I count on you, Raul. Next up, we have Jude Bellingham. Oh my god, I love him. I love Jude Bellingham. He's 100% untouchable, man. He's 100% untouchable for our squad. He is one of the most important players in our squad. Now, he'll be coming off that shoulder injury. There will no longer be that huge shoulder strap he used to wear, and he'll be playing most certainly in his preferred position. We'll see Jude Bellingham at his best, I'm telling you guys. And that doesn't mean he'll be scoring 10-15 goals. No. If Jude Bellingham in his best is a really great ball carrying midfielder. He's a really great link between attack and midfield. He's a dynamic player, man. And when push comes to shove, he's that kind of player who can make late runs in the box and score one as well. He's a very unique profile, man. I love Jude Bellingham. And he's 100% one of the most untouchable players in our squad. That's it. Next up, we have Brahim Diaz. Yeah. So it's very easy. He'll be an off the bench player for us. If he manages to get that form he had in 2024 season where we won the Champions League, and he was very important for us, by the way. That Leipzig goal, I'm never gonna forget about that. If he carries that form, then yes, he can be one of the important players on skid. But right now, based on his last season, man, it was horrendous. His last season, like, he didn't do anything. He was running around like headless chicken. But he has started this season well. He started one match. He was decent. Off the bench, he was decent. And overall, yeah, decent. Like, nothing exceptional, alright? We need some exceptional things for you to be an important player. It's as simple as that. For now, you're in off the bench. Next up, we have got Alvaro Carreras. Oh my god. All Madrid fans are loving him so early. And why would you not, man? We have suffered with Ferland Mendy on the ball for years and years now. Mendy, you're a very good defender. You're a decent fullback. But Carreras is something, man. I feel safe with him on the ball. I feel safe when someone pings a long ball to him, and he has such a good touch. He has such good football IQ. The way he overlaps, I'm sure, like, the connection between Vinny and Carreras will get better as we go on to the season. It's still not in the final stages as of yet. And he's a good crosser as well, man. Like, he's a very good all-rounder defender. Yes, he's yet to being tested by Europe's elite wingers as of now. But the future is looking brighter, man. Carreras, all my hopes are on you. Thank you, Benfica. Thank you, Xabi Alonso, for trusting in him and bringing him in this club. It's been really great, man. I love it. Next up, we have got Dani Carvajal. I don't even have to think, man. He's an important player. He's still an important player. See, Dani Carvajal is such a well-rounded fullback. Well-rounded. He's good in attack. He's very good defensively as well. He's a very physical defender as well. He's a good crosser. He's a very high volume runner. Do you know how much he runs at this age? And I'm sure he's one of the first names that come from the bench when you need a defensive substitution, when you need to substitute Trent for a defensive minded player. He'll be one of the first names. He can fill in as a right centre back when you opt to play in a back three. Carvajal, I have full trust in him, and I hope he starts in the World Cup for Spain. I hope, please God, please, I want him to start and, like, have a good World Cup as well. I love Dani Carvajal. Next up, we have Dani Ceballos. Like, I think I don't need to elaborate more. He's just an off the bench player. He can be that substitute between Guler, because he and Guler share a similar kind of profile. And one thing I like about Ceballos, he's a very good channel breaker. So whenever you're playing a team with high lines, he can be very useful in breaking down the defenses, like playing across in between 2-3 defenders. So he's a yeah, decent overall player, and I'm not that rebellious about Dani Ceballos, okay, like other Madrid fans are. I like that he's in my squad. Next up, we have Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut, of course, man. Untouchable. Do I have to say anything? I'll make a fool out of myself if I elaborate on why Courtois should be untouchable. It's self-explanatory at this point. Untouchable, best goalkeeper in the world, 100% best goalkeeper in the world. That's it. Next up, we have Endrick. Oh my god. This is hard. This is really hard. This is really hard. Okay, so first thought brings me to put him in very thin line. But it seems I'm being very harsh. Either he's an off the bench or very thin line. And I'll explain you both. Let me explain very thin line. Why he's in very thin line is that I can see him not playing for Real Madrid next season. I can see him that, and it's my gut feeling. You can tell anything. Either on a loan he'll be out, or either on a permanent transfer. Like permanent transfer, very unlikely at this point, but on a loan. Nevertheless, finally I'll be putting him on off the bench because the news has come up that Xabi Alonso will play him as a right winger. It'll be really great to see him because he's a left-footed player. He's a really good ball carrier as well. He's a very physical type of player who can outmuscle the opponents and dribble. And he's a very good shot in him, man. Who am I kidding? He's a very good shot in him. And his last season Copa del Rey run was spectacular. I still believe in him. If off the bench when he's given chances he doesn't come up with exceptional things, I guess he'll be out on loan next season because he's just 18, right? He's just 18, so he has a lot to grow. For now, he's in off the bench. I would rather have him in my team than not have him. Next up, we have Fran Garcia. So it's easy, he'll be one of the off the bench players for us. I just ordered this. Yeah, he'll be one of the most. He'll be off the bench player for us, and it's good to have Fran Garcia in place of Alvaro Carreras. Very different kind of players, I would say. Fran Garcia treats ball like a time bomb, but he's a very good crosser and he runs like a horse, man. He runs like a horse. He's very hardworking on the pitch. I like that about him. He's a very wide type of fullback. He's a good crosser. I've said that before. So yeah, he's just off the bench. Yeah, good option to have. Next up, we have Goncalo Garcia. Goncalo Garcia, okay. Goncalo Garcia, for now, see, you have to be realistic. He'll be off the bench. But mind you, he's one of the only attacking players in our squad who can head a ball. It's as simple as that. Who can head a ball, who has that aerial presence. I know for a fact, 100%, he'll be scoring very crucial goals if we are going to win something next season. I'm 100% sure. Whenever we are in pressing need of a goal, when you are playing a low block La Liga team, right? And we take off either Mastantuono or Vini to bring in Goncalo, and Goncalo scores with a very 19-minute dying header. I can see that. I can see that happening. Being the only profile in our squad who is a pure striker, number 9. I would even put him higher than Brahim. He's on a thin line between important and off the bench for now. As the season progresses, I can see him being more important and less of the off the bench. That's the thing. Next up, we have Dean Huijsen. Okay. See, I'm putting him in untouchable. It's been 3 games. I know. I'm jumping on the gun very fast. But hear me out, okay? This guy comes to a club from Bournemouth, alright? I know bar is low in terms of centre backs in our club right now. He comes to our squad. He fits in like a glove in the position. And that's credit to Xabi Alonso and his scouting team. He comes up, makes his centre back position his own, leaves out any room for competition. He's so good on the ball. He's so safe on the ball. Positioning of the ball is also very good. The way he just plays that line breaking passes in midfield as well. His long pass is also exceptional. Fall in love, man. You fall in love directly. Dean Huijsen, man. Oh my god. And the thing is, just 21 years old. Oh my god, he's got such a great future in him, man. We are so lucky to have got Dean Huijsen, and he's one of the untouchable players. Yes, I would like him to play every single match that he's fit in. 100%. 100%. Next up, we have Andriy Lunin. So it's easy, right? Like he'll be off the bench. Of course, he's next up after Courtois, and like he has done bits for us also. I will never forget that season where he like saved us against Leipzig, and even that performance against Man City. So Lunin, even after Courtois leaves because he's 36 right now, I guess I can see Lunin like being the number one. So I don't know what the future holds, but I believe in Lunin. Next up, we have Franco Mastantuono. Okay, so see, many of the Madrid fans, even Xavi Alonso has made him like one of the most important fragments in our team. But for me, still, it's just 3 games. He's still an off the bench player. For me, he's still raw. He's just 18, mind you. He needs to up his game more. And to be one of the important players, he has to be exceptionally good in the chances he's given. He has been good, okay? He's been decent, but decent doesn't make you one of the most important players in Real Madrid. That's for facts. Mastantuono, I know future is bright for you. Right now, I'm putting you off the bench, and you'll be starting lots of games as well. Xabi Alonso has made it clear. But right now, it seems like I'm being negative on Mastantuono. I tell you, I'm not, okay? I'm very excited for him. But I have to remain very unbiased because it's just been 3 games that I've seen him. In these 3 games, Real Oviedo game, he was decent. And that game against Mallorca, he was really good in that game. Yeah, that's it. That's all I know about him. So on basis of that, for me, he's off the bench. To credit him, he has got an Argentinian dog in him, man. He runs, man. He runs. He runs so much. That's great to see. That's really great to see. Next up, we have Kylian Mbappe, and untouchable, easy, easy, untouchable. See, yes, you are an untouchable player in our squad. We are the first name on the team sheet. Sorry, but Mbappe, this time I need more than goals from you. Yeah, you scored 40 goals, but what did it win us? You are in the greatest club in the world. You are Kylian Mbappe. You are playing for the greatest club in the world. You come to Real Madrid with high expectations. You come to Real Madrid being the best player in the world. You can't expect us to be happy just because you scored 40 goals. No, I'm not happy. I need you to perform in big matches. I need you to be very crucial in big matches. I need you to step up when needed. I need you to step up when we are down. That's what I want from you. You are the best player in the world. You have this high ceiling. You have memorable World Cup performances and whatnot in your resume. You come to Real Madrid, which is a dream club apparently. Just scoring goals is not enough. Not enough. You have to win a silverware. Yes, you have to win us. You know how big Cristiano Ronaldo was a figure for us? Yes, he scored lots and lots of goals. But the most important thing is we remember him for the comebacks against Wolfsburg, the performances against Bayern, the performances against Juventus, the performances in Camp Nou. We need that from you. We need that from you, Kylian, this season. And I am 100% sure that you are going to deliver this in because the start has been crazy. Even for France, you're playing so good. And Kylian, I believe in you. Please, please, this time, make your worth. Go for that Ballon d'Or, man. You're a Ballon d'Or winner. You are a born Ballon d'Or winner. Come on, go get it. Go get him. Be the best player in the world. So, from Kylian Mbappe, we are going down to Ferland Mendy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You have to. I'm sorry. See, thank you for that performance against Liverpool in the UCL final. Thank you so much for thank you for that clearance against Man City. Thank you for everything, Ferland Mendy. Thank you for your service. But now it's time to go. We already have 2 fullbacks, 2 young fullbacks. Thank you for your service again, Ferland Mendy. We'll remember you for your good things that you did. I'll remember you for the good things that you did, let alone other Madrid fans. But yeah, that's it. Next up, Militao. See, he can be one of the most he can be untouchable player, but come from 2 ACLs. All right, so he'll be our most the first ranking in the important player. 100%. We all knew he's a very good defender. Came from Porto in 2021, and from that time only we knew how great Militao is. Even that performance against PSG, That time when we didn't have Sergio Ramos and Varane, both left the club in the same season, and him and Alaba formed a great partnership. For a fact, I know that Dean Huijsen is the perfect partner for him. Dean Huijsen is perfect for him because it lets him do what he does best, and that is be a great sweeper defender. He's a very great at that. He's very great in aggressive challenges. He's very great to follow the striker in the middle of the park, and Dean Huijsen can keep the fort steady. So Militao, I 100% hope that you don't get injured this season. Please, 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 please don't get injured this season. If he stays fit, then with Dean Huijsen and Carreras and Trent and even Dani Carvajal, our defense will be very good. Militao, I believe in you. You're a very great player. I know that. So I hope that you stay fit this season. That's it. Next up, we have Rodrygo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I start? This is very hard. No. See, the fact that he's either in a very thin line or one of the most important players. And see, I won't do any justice to him if I put him in thin line. Okay, it's not. No. I won't. I'm not doing that. Of course, he's important players, and of course, ranks here, most probably here. Okay. See, Rodrygo, if this season he doesn't get game time, he'll be gone next season. And he'll be gone next season because not because he's a bad player, but because we couldn't accommodate him in our starting 11. He deserves to start for a big club. Of course, going into any other club will be a step down for Real Madrid. Even though I would not have loved him to go this season, for his future it would have been nice, but him staying can really have a great impact on our season overall. See, nowadays team is not just made of starting 11. Okay, we are playing 60-65 games a season, and the fact that him being in our bench, being as a surplus for us, what kind of luxury that is. You would love to have a player like Rodrygo being a surplus for your squad. He'll be an important player. He'll spark of a healthy competition with Vinny. I know for a fact him and Vinny being left wingers, but two different kind of left wingers. One being a high volume ball carrier and menace, and one being that intricate dribbler and a link up player. Just imagine how well he can link up with Carreras and Mbappe. And we all know that he has got a very good finish in him as well. I have said for so many years that he's a better finisher than Vinicius Junior, and I stand by that fact still till now. So Rodrygo, again, like most of the players, I believe in you this season. Whenever called upon, I want you to do very well. And he's very vocal that he loves Real Madrid also. I like that from a player. He knows that he's underappreciated and undervalued by Real Madrid fan base and even the entire world itself. I believe in him, man. I can see a world where he overtakes Vinny Junior. And that's not to bash on Vinny Junior or nothing. That's why I'm saying a healthy competition, right? Now, next up, we have Antonio Rudiger. See, Rudiger, you're on a very thin line. We all know Rudiger, right? He on his day, he's one of the best centre backs in the world. We all know that, right? He is that aggressive, no nonsense defender. He has really given us really great moments, in fact. But you are coming off of a surgery. You're coming off an injury, and you're not looking healthy, man. You're not looking healthy. Even for Germany, that was a stinker of a game. You're getting old. Now, I guess this season will be a make or break. I can see him probably signing for a Saudi League team next season. You still are third choice centre back. When Militao or Dean Huijsen needs rest, you are the first guy. That's 100%. But the fact is, you are not going to perform on the same level as you used to perform 2-3 years ago. So I'm so sorry I have to put you in this. But thank you so much for service. I will still count on Antonio Rudiger this season. Step up whenever needed and show that passion that he has always shown. Show that fight for the badge he has always shown for us. Next up, we have Aurelien Tchouameni. Oh my god, man. It's simple, right? He's one of the untouchables. 100%, man. He's 100% an untouchable player in our squad. He is so versatile. And Xavi Alonso loves him. Our manager loves him means that's it. That's it. That's the end of the talk. Mind you, not only this season, but after that AC Milan performance, that horror performance against AC Milan last season, after all that whistles and stuff in the Bernabeu, he has stepped up. From the year 2025 onwards, he has been very good. He's been very good for us, and he's that kind of player can fill as a center back whenever we are trying to play in a back three. He's very good defensively, man. He's very good. He's very good. The problem with him was always his positioning on the field, but with Xabi Alonso, now he knows where to position himself. Now he knows where to be in certain positions, where to lunge forward for tackles, and where to step back and control and hold your fort. He knows that now. We Real Madrid fans, we call him the young king for no reason, man. We all have seen his potential, and even as a centre back, he was a little bit too late to check his shoulder. But he's not a centre back. We can give that to him as a defensive midfielder. Oh my god. And under Xabi Alonso, we can see he can become a high volume passer of the ball as well. And I can see him improving game by game. That's it. I can see him improving game by game. And he has the potential to be the best defensive midfielder in the world. Mind you, 100%. At the end of the season, you can write it, he'll be top 3 DMs in the world. That's my saying, man. He'll be that. Next up, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh my god. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's an important player. Like, do I even have to explain it? Do I even have to explain it? Including me, most Madrid fans are concerned about he's doing things like a normal fullback. Have we signed him for that? In big matches, you'll see why we have signed Trent Alexander-Arnold and why he's a very important player in our team. He's not untouchable as of yet. I can see him being that untouchable player going towards the back end of the season. See, we have seen just glimpses of Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I know there's more to come. Against high line, against teams who like to keep the ball, he'll be so valuable in counter attacks, man. And to his benefit, we have the likes of Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Rodrygo running in behind the defense. If they can hold their offside runs, I can see Trent Alexander having a 10 on 10 performances, man. And to his credit, he has been very good defensively this season as well. And that's a very good, signs to see firsthand. I love that. The other reasons why he's important, like, do I have to say set pieces? All kinds of set pieces, in fact, free kicks and stuff also. He's really good in that. So Trent, it makes sense. I love him. I loved him from Liverpool days, and he's an important player, man. No doubt about it. Next up, we have Federico Valverde. Straight up, man. Our captain. He's our captain. Here, let me summarize Federico Valverde to you. I guess that will be enough. Okay. He is our third attacker. He's our first midfielder, and he's our second defender. I guess that's enough. Do I need to explain more than that? He's 100% an untouchable player in our squad. Wears his heart on the sleeve. He's a born Madridista. He's here for years to come. He's our captain. He's our falcon. Man, I love Federico Valverde. So, last but not the least, the most polarizing player in our Real Madrid fan base. See, I can be that clickbaity person putting Vini in, the last 2 tiers. But no, I'm not going to do that. Our fan base criticizes Vinicius Junior so much. And I get where that criticism is from, alright? That last season, he has had a stinker. Especially the second half of the season. Oh my god, he was rubbish. Like literally rubbish by his standards. But we all know Vini in his prime. We all know what he can do. And I don't think that the player has lost it. I don't believe that Vini has lost it. He just needs to play for the team. He just needs to forget all the individual accolades and stuff. He needs to play for the team, because Vinicius Junior playing for the team, you guys know how great he can be. You guys know that partnership with Karim Benzema, right? You guys know that 22-23 season where he literally carried us. Even in Copa del Rey, he was exquisite. And that 2024 season, of course, when he's playing for the team, when he's playing to elevate the team, he's one of the best players in world football. That's for a fact. And he's the best left winger in the world. Still, this season, he's in great pressure. So, Vinicius Junior, I'm going to put him as the important player. He's not untouchable as of yet. And that's because of that last season. Before that season, he was an untouchable player in our squad. Due to his last season, I'm putting him in the second category, which I think is fair, because the standards of Real Madrid is very high. And you have to be consistent enough to be on the top. So, Vini Jr., the pressure is on you, bro. The the whole world is watching you. And I have no problem with him being that menace. Okay, I have no problem being that guy who speaks with referees, who is always that kind of guy who dances in front of thing. I have no problem in that. I have no problem him being vocal with his racism and stuff. It's a very serious issue, by the way. I have no problem with him until and unless the performances come in the pitch, until and unless he's being that menace on the left wing, taking on opponents left and right, being the creator. You know what Vinny is? Vinny is a threat. Vinicius Junior can be labeled as a threat. He's a threat. He's not a goal scoring person. He has not scored over 25 goals in one season. That's for a fact. But what he has done is he has had 45 goals and assists, and that constitutes 20 assists and 20 goals. And above all that is threat on the left wing. That's beyond all of that. Vinicius Junior linking up with Mbappe. If both of them click this season, I can see an all-timer season for Mbappe and Vinny, because he's that kind of a guy who elevates the attackers. And that's 100%, man. So Vinicius Junior, you have all my vote of confidence. I want you above all the important players. I want you to be the untouchable player going into next season. Right now, you're an important player. You're the first important player. All pressure is on you. All pressure is on him. So, so this is the final ranking. So this is the order I have placed them. I guess that's fair. So the order is also, I guess it's really fair enough. I guess I'll just scramble around a bit. Yeah, the order the order is, I guess it's very fair. Let me know what you guys think of this tier list. I can do more of these tier lists based on other clubs as well. I can, even do one of Barcelona, and that will be very unbiased. Here my own biasness comes. It's hard for me to put players in thin line and leave the club, right? Because these are my players, man. I would hate to do that. Even for Alaba and Mendy, it's like it's coming from a very sad place. But in other clubs, I can be very confident. I can be very unbiased, and I can have hot takes also. I'm scared to have hot takes here because it's my team. I can't put anyone under. All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you loved me like ranking these players, and of course leave a comment of what you liked and what you didn't like, and 100% subscribe to the channel. I'll be coming up with more of these tier lists. So see you again in next video. Peace.